welcome to first act, Three Different Savers.
We're Three Different Savers. We're going to do some improv for you. All we need to get started is a word. Any word from anybody.
Llama.
Llama. Great. I've got this section almost completely done, and then I was going to finish up the shelf reading back in the other end of the children's stuff over here. These kids really do a number on these sections. They put these book bags anywhere, you know, and that's like they're labeled. They're labeled in the spines for a reason, you know.
I appreciate your work, I gotta say. You know,
No, I like doing this work.
I mean,
My first job, well, volunteer position was at a library, just much like this, and this is like bringing back old memories.
you've been working here for what, 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years? Man, I had your energy when I started.
Really?
Yeah. I was excited.
What?
I was gonna be the one that got all the kids to read.
Oh, did you get transferred a lot to the different libraries?
I mean, I went to some other libraries, like, voluntarily. Came back here because it was closer to home.
There's a lot of bitterness in your voice. I don't want you to take that the wrong. I don't know how else to take it. It's
Oh,
no,
no.
just take it the way.
No, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Huh.
I mean, it takes 8 years of school to become a librarian. 8 years.
I did mine in 6.
The program's changed.
Yeah,
Maybe they're learning.
I mean, it only took me 2 years to get my master's. I just had because I had an undergrad. I just had an education undergrad, and then I got my master's in library science, and then so it was just 6 years. I don't know what your undergrad was. Maybe your undergrad was in something weird.
Yeah.
Because if it's like way off, then you have to just kind of start all over again.
Yeah.
Mine was kind of pretty.
So
Sorry.
So you knew you wanted to be a librarian early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't exactly sure what it was. You know what I mean? I kind of pictured myself owning a bookstore at some point, but then once you start to get more into the philosophy about, how wasteful book production is, and when you think about how you don't actually need that many copies of the books. These books that come out, they have these huge mass productions, but most people will turn them back into circulation, and that's where the library system it's so amazing, because then you don't have to have that as many. And if more people were library dependent, we would save just hundreds of dollars, millions of dollars of resources. And I mean, the Earth resources, just production.
I kind of zoned out as soon as you said
No,
bookstore.
yeah, that's.
Because,
I'm sorry. Free
books.
Yeah, free books. Well, that's the point. Free books.
Yeah, free
Free
books.
books.
Free books.
Okay, this
Free
whole
books.
bookshelf is completely
Yeah.
done.
That's the way that you make some good money in life. That's how you get ahead. That's how you pay off 8 years of college. Just by giving away free books to a bunch of idiots.
You want to talk to somebody?
I used to have energy like you. I'm not saying you're going to be like this.
Yeah, I mean, I get more vitamin D, I think.
You know, some days I don't even touch a book.
When you're not at work or when you're at work?
No, when I'm at work.
That's more impressive. Just as like a challenge, see if you can.
Yeah, I'll get to like, morning break and realize I haven't touched a book.
Mm-hmm.
And then be like, hey, maybe I can make it through the whole day.
So what do you do? Like, I mean, there's
No,
only...
it became easy.
Wait, are you counting periodicals?
Yeah, a book's a book.
So not even a magazine, not even a newspaper?
No.
No DVDs? No CDs? No records? What about puzzles?
No. I
You
don't
touch
think,
none
you
of
know
the...
that I don't think
you touch
puzzles should
none,
even
you
be
touch,
in here.
You don't touch any of... Why?
Puzzle's not a book. Yeah, it goes through a printing process. Yeah, it gets cut and, die cut, put into a box, all that kind of stuff. It's not a book.
It's not pretending to be a book. Library doesn't mean only books.
Yeah.
Library-
Maybe once they changed to a 6-year program, they also made puzzles available.
Why didn't we ever find out what library means?
How'd you learn more about puzzles when you only had two less years?
I just know about puzzles colloquially, I guess.
I had a great idea once.
What happened to it?
Kind of fizzled away with my energy. There's gonna be a way to get more people in here, get them cycling through, get everybody in the library program.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, what was your idea? Was it drinking in the children's area?
This is just coffee.
No, just saying.
Just
No, just
coffee.
coffee. No, drinking a coffee. I didn't know it was in your cup. I'm sorry. Look, I'm just.
It's not Friday.
Get back to
No, see, I was gonna load up my car,
Mm-hmm.
put books inside, go door to door, get the books in people's hands. Then they have to come back. Take away that first step. People got the books, gotta bring them back.
Huh. People got the books. I gotta bring them.
Yeah.
I feel like in my heart that would backfire, but I don't know.
I mean, it couldn't possibly backfire worse than people just coming in and grabbing free books. The loss rate's going to be pretty much the same. Yeah, you just walk up there, got a car full of books. You got a bunch of brand new library cards.
Wait a second, you're just delivering to people with library cards, or people
No.
with anybody?
New people.
Well, people with library cards, the ones on our system, we have their proof of address.
Right.
They had to bring in 2 pieces of mail.
Yeah. But if you show up to their door, they got all kinds of mail right there. Don't have to search for it. Don't have to bring it in. They got all their ID and everything. It's like, hey, local library, we're thinking about you.
So your idea was to bring them a book,
Yeah.
drop it off, put it in their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Say,
Sign them up.
hey,
Sign them up with a library card.
This is
right
yours
then.
now. Bring it back in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Get them in the system though.
Get them in the system.
Yeah. Then they got a book. They're in the system.
You could just have an iPad set up and do a mobile or a tablet or something. We get them in the system that way right away.
Yeah. They got to bring the book back.
We got to bring the book back.
As soon as they walk through those double doors, guess what? They're surrounded by books. Probably get another one. Got
So you don't mind them coming and taking the free books once they prove themselves?
Well, the idea was to get a nice community started, a bunch of people, like, you know. You know, only 27% of people in this town have a library card.
27%?
27%.
Where do you get these statistics?
Been here a long time.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I can do simple math. Go to the system, see how many library cards we have out there compared to the population of the town. 27%.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Wow, you did go to school for this.
Yeah. Got that extra 2 years on you. I know you've got some good ideas.
I like good ideas. I just also think I like, you know, closing down the children's area at night, making it look nice so that when the kids come in, it's almost like a blank canvas because everything's put back where it's supposed to be, and I think that's more exciting.
Yeah, and you're just going to mess it all up again. Day after day. You know, kid's going to mess up a shelf of books just like, you know, manager of a library is going to squash an idea.
But don't you remember coming in when you were a kid and seeing a bookshelf that was taller than you and thinking that you could never read that many books in your whole lifetime, but it's a part of you wanted to? Even the books that you knew you wouldn't like?
Yeah, I told you. I used to have your energy. It didn't come from nowhere. I didn't hate books. I still don't hate books. They're great. They're windows. They're a way to see anything that you want to see. Open a book and you get to just picture something different.
You just hate the people.
It's the system more than anything.
System. You need to be a pathologist, but for libraries.
I suppose so. It's hard to get new ideas around here.
I don't know. I think if we had a whole catalog of audiobooks and not these dumb tapes that we have, you know, people just want digital things. It'd be a lot easier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of an idea.
It's hard to get rid of stuff though.
I also think we should have a regular vacuum and not one of those dry carpet sweeps. Because that doesn't really pick up anything.
We all know that does nothing.
It does nothing.
Right.
I mean, I run it over the carpet. I did it. I ran over it, but I mean, it doesn't do much. It picks up the big pieces of paper, but
Yeah. It's almost,
not the dirt in there.
it's almost like rearranging the books in the children's section.
I don't just do it for the kids. I also do it for the moms who come in here with their kids and they're trying to look for a book. The parents are coming in here trying to hunt through. You know, they're trying to find one they're not gonna hate while reading. I at least like to get the Mo Willems section really straightened up because, well, that at least you're gonna have a fun time reading it with your kids. So at least if you're coming in, you know where to go for those.
Yeah.
I like those Beatrix Potter ones. Those are boring.
They are the worst. I don't know why.
Oh man.
How did they survive
How
the
would
test
they
of time?
survive the test of time? Not much to them. The pictures are so small, so much white space, so much negative space in those
Yeah.
books. Why so much negative space in a Beatrix Potter book? That makes sense. And Pooh Bear always made me nervous.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it promoted wandering in the woods. It only positive reinforced
Hey,
that.
you're the one
you know,
who's
just
talking
go
about
out
your
there.
vitamin D earlier.
Well, no, I know, but Christopher Robin, he is miles from home. Where is his home? Where is his home? He's in the middle of 100 acres of forest, alone,
Yeah.
alone with stuffed animals. He's made these houses for. Sure, imaginative play is good, but they're spread out. They're spread out. Why did he make Eeyore's house so far away from the rest of them? That's strange to me. That's strange. That's strange. That's
Chicken or the egg?
good boy. Max and Ruby too.
Now you're just making me feel bad.
Why?
You had all this energy, and I feel like I just came along and squashed it.
No.
I guess this was my poor attempt at trying to tell you that there's more than just this children's section. I mean, maybe don't waste your time here. Try to get those ideas that you have, that I know you have.
Well, I do. I thought maybe we could have like, a different day where the kids come in and they write books. They come in and they write some books. So like continue the series, because look, right? Okay, this is like llama mad at mama, llama sad at mama, right? Mama goes out with mama, llama gets ice cream with mama, and it's like we get it, All these books are gonna be llama. There's a lot of words around a llama. Yeah. It's great. It's a trip.
But they're really sticking with just mama.
Right, they really are. What? Then leave this woman alone. So then I think, well, the kids could come in here and they could write the next one. So what does Llama do with his mama now?
It could be anything.
Could be anything.
Right? What I'm saying is I've given up my attempt at trying to bring new things into this place a long while ago. I went to different libraries, trying to bring ideas there too. None of them wanted it. I feel like I've given up the fight. I know that someone with energy like you doesn't have to give up that fight.
I mean, what's as good as the energy? It's not going to go anywhere. I mean, maybe you got a point.
No. Maybe I gave up too early.
Was this a pep talk the whole time?
I don't know. I haven't touched a book today. Got to do something with my time.
So 2 extra years.
Maybe you can use those 2 years trying to convince people.
What? That shelf reading at the end of the day is an all-right activity?
No, get that kid thing going.
Kids write the books?
Why not?
I mean, I figure that's how Law and Orders get written, right? They just kind of figure out the pattern and they just have people come in and write the next one?
Yeah, llama, stab mama.
That could be a good teen programming. That could be good teen programming. No. But a Law and Order though, but different. Now we wouldn't do a stabbing.
I'm just saying, you've been here for 3 years. I've watched you, I've witnessed you, I've seen you just kind of going with the flow, waiting. I don't know if you're waiting for something or if you're just happy.
I made that hungry caterpillar pinata. That thing's still up there.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of paper mache.
Yeah, because the best part about pinatas is that they stick around for a long time.
Okay, it was a lot. It was more. It was pinata sculpture.
Gotta break that pinata open. Been 3 years. Maybe now's the time. Bring some ideas out there. Not to me.
No, I know. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe I'll bust open the pinata.
You'll break a pinata in a library, won't touch a book?
Depends on the day. You okay with trying to push like that?
No. I'm not gonna do it.
Alright.
Why would I?
Why would you what? Why would you try to bring something new in the library?
I don't know. this place. You know?
Yeah.
Come on. Like you said, it doesn't go anywhere. Look, at the end of the day, like, look, we had this great talk and stuff, and yeah, you're saying some inspirational things, but you're still just standing here with a coffee, and you don't want to do anything either. So what should I do? Just get my hopes up again, just to have you say, look how much energy you have. I used to have energy once.
What, do I have to do something before, do I have to show you the way? I'm showing you not the way.
It's just one of those things like when they bring an
way.
addict to the school and they're like, don't do this, kids.
Is it working?
No.
You want to be like me.
I tried a lot of drugs.
That was a lot of time in 6 years.
Yeah, I did. I had 2 extra years of drug trying. Because I budgeted my time wisely.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Have fun with your children's books.
Fine. I have to go up this way because this part's a dead end. There's a shelf there. Why do you sit in this section?
I don't know. Not really touching books today. Guess figured this would be a good section to just kind of hang around.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to switch it up throughout the day. Can't just spend the whole day in the children's section.
I'll lock the doors. Let them in.
All right, well, this is going to be unorganized in no time.
All right. Over under on 2 hours.
I'm going under.
All right.
All right.
That's not
If I win, you got to get that children's thing started.
all right. If I win, you gotta go to school for 2 less years.